Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Draft of Glory. It's Monday, Black Friday I'm recording this on, and the reason being, guys, is we've got 3 days and 14 hours left of the best team of the week. Now, potentially, if I've got time, I will record all of the Draft of Glory for this week, because if I can get some high rated players, or even pack any of them players in it, that will be absolutely fantastic. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button as well, so you never miss an upload, and feel free to leave a like rating on the video as well. And with the draft, I think we didn't finish off that well. Let's see how we finish off. How are we looking? 28 wins in 47 drafts. So if I can hit 30 in 50 entries, that would be awesome. But hopefully we can get something good today within the draft itself, whether it be new team of the weeks or whatnot. So we've got the 3-5-2, the 3-4-1-2. The 3-4-3 flat, so it literally wants me to go 3 at the back, and I think I'm going to take the 3-4-1-2, just in case I get a CDM or a cam. I can overuse players depending on who we get. Now we get Bale, right wing, Heung-min Son, Coutinho and Higuain. I will go with Gareth Bale, just I think he's a fantastic player and can play striker if needed. We get Philip, Stuani. Philip will be the best shout, won't he? I would have Stuani. I'll go with Stuani. I would love to get some icons in the draft today. With Costa as well. Literally been running around with Costa actually in my main team, because he's a weekly objective and he's scoring with Spanish players in rivals. I think. I don't think we can get any swap players this week either. So I might have to clear my pack. And in this one we get James Rodriguez, KDB, Ozil, and Mkhitaryan. I think I'm going to go with KDB. I am. Mess it up a little bit. Don't really know which has going. I'm hoping for an icon to pop. We get Arthur, Ruben Neves, doesn't help, Lo Celso and Van Ginkel. I will go with Arthur. Brazilian. I don't think I've ever used him in the draft, so it would be nice to get him in there. Next centre mid. Still a rough bunch of picks, isn't it? Wolfsburg, Arnold would have been good if De Bruyne was still there, but he definitely wouldn't have the rating. I will go Raphael, just because he is a Brazilian and does give us a link as well. Centre-back, this is where I'm hoping to potentially get some high rated. We get Nacho Fernandez of La Liga, which is good for the Spanish link to Bale. Next centre-back, Vallejo, perfect link. Or we could take Mangala. No, I'll play it safe, guys. I'll go with Vallejo for the perfect link and the other links. I haven't picked the left mid either yet. Damn, who's the next centre-back? Sergio Ramos. Wow. A full perfect link back line. What about left mid? Mane, Felipe Anderson. I love Felipe Anderson. But I think Christian Tello will be good because he takes chemistry to Costa and to Ramos. I'll go with him. I'll turn them down for now and just see what else we can get. In goalkeeper, Spanish, David De Gea comes on in as well. So 91 chemistry. A few players not doing the work for me in terms of chemistry now. We don't really need to take a look at the goalkeeper because we've got the highest rated one anyway. We've got Christian Tellez, who I'll take. I don't think, unless we can get a better centre back, I think we're pretty golden for the defence. So may as well go with rating. I'll go with Kolarov of Roma. Midfield, Partey. I don't want to take him because if I was going to get him, I would want a better the 84 rated in form. But I'm a little bit stuck, aren't I, if I don't take him. We'll take Partey. Next one, Camacho, Juan Mata, Borja Valero. He is Spanish. He does get a few links. I'm saying that, so does Camacho. But he's a CDM as well. So I will take Borja Valero there. Play him there. And then play Partey there. 93 chem. So, yeah, there's a lot of changes needed with this team. Oh, like striker would be an important one. A new striker instead of Stuani, or a left wing. We get Asensio, Insigne, Mane, and Willian. It would be a Real Madrid draft, but he's a higher rated than Tello, isn't he? Yeah, I'll go with Asensio, just because, and then goalkeeper. Let's see what we can grab here. Navas, Alisson. That's the one to watch in it, and upgraded as well. Or Navas. But we've got David De Gea, so I won't make any changes from that. So I think I'll take, with rating, I'll take Szczesny, just to maybe try and bump the rating up a little bit. Chemistry-wise, it's not going to help. Talisca, Bakayoko, Mbappe, DeMarcos. Nah, I'm going to take Mbappe. Yeah, I'm taking Mbappe. It's a shame because he's in the best of the team of the week as well, so we haven't got him. Farman, Sane. Oh, super subs are coming in really good now. We've got 3 of them already, I think. Yeah, we are. Mbappe, De Bruyne, and Sane. The only thing we need is a cam. Mahrez, Florenzi, Tolisso. Who would I rather have? Riyad Mahrez? Yeah, Riyad. Is there any way to get... No. I was going to say, is there any way, shape or form to get... I think there is, actually. If I go with Tello, put him there, it does take us to full chem. I should have done that earlier, I think, but we've gone with it like that. So everyone's on 10 apart from one player. And it is a La Liga draft, but I could do with maybe taking some players out of the team. That Tellez, I'm going to have running around in the midfield, I think. But I would rather have some starters. Now we get Florenzi, Mohamed Salah. Yeah, Salah's getting taken for Colorado. We're 86. Maybe I can't believe we've not got an icon. Last week was the week of the icons, and this week we're just not taking them. We've got Marcus Rashford. He won't even come into the starting 11 or even the subs bench. And then the final pick is going to be no icon, but I think we got away with actually no silvers today. Yeah. And no one to help us with it, so we'll take Javi Lopez. And it is a pretty bog standard La Liga team. I don't think there's any way we can get... No. Definitely going to have a swap around anyway. 71 pace, 74 pace, 75 pace, yeah. So the defence is alright. It's a bit all over the shop, but it's a full Real Madrid. It's got a lot of Real Madrid players in there. But it is a La Liga hybrid, technically, with De Gea in there. So hopefully this team can carry. We'll see if we can get some La Liga chemistry as well to take everyone to 10 or close to. And we get La Liga 1, 2, 3. We get a manager with no... A manager with no league. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. Premier League and Spanish Chem. So we've got the Spanish Chem there on a few players and does help us go closer there. So Vicente Moreno becomes our manager. So that is the draft done, guys, for Monday. Aim this week is definitely to pack some of them Team of the Week players or high rated, because if the SBC does come out and we are able to get some 83s, 84s, and you guys will know if the SBC came out or not, we have got some stuff to start selling, and hopefully we can make some money. Now, we've got a lot of stuff in the club as well. If you guys haven't seen, a few 83s in there, but not really worth anything because of Black Friday. But when that stops, hopefully the Inform SBCs appear, and we can start doing work then anyway. So guys, leave a like rating. Let's go on and hopefully smash this draft. So, moving on into the first game, we didn't get an icon. This guy did. He's got Johan Cruyff in the centre mid position. Harry Kane up front with Eden Hazard, Mahrez, Inform Sane of this week. Also Kante, Sergio Ramos, Oblak, Valencia and Robertson. A very, very nice team, but chemistry was a little bit on the low side. Now, we obviously aim to get the games over and done with as soon as possible. Ball into Bale here, over to Costa. Costa lining it up, and FIFA 19, timed finesse version. That is what it's all about. and we put the ball into the back of the net, giving us that 1-0 lead in the first half. We then pick up the ball in the end of the first half, ball into Bale, Bale over to Costa, Costa looking to work it for the overlapping run, gets it out to Asensio, into De Bruyne, and De Bruyne with the near post finesse shot makes it 2-0 before half-time. Obviously, we dropped Arthur down into centre mid. We put in De Bruyne into cam, and we also moved Bale to striker. And I think it was Mohamed Salah out into the right, keeping the rest of the team the same. If we needed anyone else on the field to play, it would probably be Mbappe or maybe someone else. Dependent on how we want to attack against our opponent, and it'd either be Mbappe, maybe even Leroy Sané himself as well. But this is what that's what we're sticking with. So 3-0 up in this game. We then push on a little bit more. Bale over to Salah. Salah avoids the tackle of the defender. Is then able to square the ball over to Bale, who shoots it into an empty net and makes it 4-0 in the 65th minute. The start button was not pressed in this game yet, but we do get the goal, and then my opponent, I think, did show some frustration after the whistle has blown for the kickoff. He gets the ball, hoofs the ball out, and then does press the start button, and that is him out of the game. So a nice 4-0 victory in the first match, and a nice setup for the rest of the draft as well. Now, I'm always sometimes curious as to how I'm going to get on with three at the back. Sometimes I smash it, as you guys know. Sometimes I do come up against a very solid opponent who will give me a battle, and this was one of these people. But in the 7th minute, we break on through, and Asensio with a save, ball bounces over to Bale, and this was before we got the changes made as well, because you can see I'm pressing the start button, but we do take a very early 1-0 lead in this game. Nice finish by Bale, obviously in the right place at the right time. Anyone would have finished it, maybe. We do see people missing a lot of weird shots in this game. Ball into Bale. Bale with the cut inside, then gets charged down by the defender, resulting in a penalty kick. Rojo going into Bale, and we get a free shot from the penalty spot. I wasn't really expecting it, really, because it could have been a good tackle. He just missed the ball before he got the player, as you see in here, goes in and just clatters into Bale, drops him, and then we get a penalty. We step up with Gareth Bale, who did earn the penalty. The goalkeeper doing a little bit of magic tricks with his hands and stuff, and then we finally do decide to take the penalty, and he steps on up, looks like he's going down the middle and puts it to the left, making it 2-0 in the 27th minute. Nice time to get that extension on the lead. 2-0. Should be game, set and match, but I was not to be the person to allow him to not get a goal, because he gets a corner. From the resulting corner, the ball is whipped in halfway, and a free header to the back post for him brings the deficit back to 1, and Mandzukic with a nice header into the far corner. My fault. Should have been defending that near post, as everyone always has learned to do in this FIFA, and I was just not doing it, you know, basics, not doing it, and it could have really cost me. Ball inside to Bale, Bale with the touch, rounds it, squares it over, and Mo Salah makes it 3-1 in the 43rd minute, and does give us a 2-goal lead going into half-time, as it was looking as the 43rd minute was when the goal did go in. So not bad. Obviously, lack of concentration cost me to concede a goal. But in the second half, we get a counter-attack. Ball into Salah. Salah cutting on the inside, as you see in the second with the La Croqueta. He's then able to hit the time shot himself in the top corner. And we do make the lead. 3 goals, 4-1. And then that was enough. Start button was pressed. We sort of knew what was going to be going down. And I was right. The opponent didn't want to continue the rest of the game, and that will be us through to the semi-final of the FUT draft today. 2 high-scoring games already, with 4-0 in the first game, 4-1 in the second. 2 of them rage quits. Could we potentially get the same moving on into the semi? Up against Aguero, Nedved, so another icon appears. Lingard, Mkhitaryan, Sterling, who else in there? Second in form, Van Dijk, Sanchez, Mendy, Pereira, and also De Gea to complete his team. Nice team, Premier League with the icon, but that Aguero is a rough player to play against. Not any version of Aguero is a rough player to play against. He's a tiresome striker who just niggles his way through the defence. But ball into De Bruyne. De Bruyne lines it up and gets a timed finesse in the 38th minute, putting us 1-0 up against VA7. I don't know what his gamer tag was or his team there. I should have probably looked at the start, really, shouldn't I? But we go 1-0 up. From the kick-off, though, ball into Sterling. Sterling to Aguero. Aguero gets the ball back after a miscontrol by my player. Into Sterling, over to Mkhitaryan, and he rifles it into the top corner, pulling the game back to 1-1. and seeing the game come back to level terms already. So I was like, right, that was my fault. Lack of concentration, not really looking, letting him get into the game. Then into the second half, ball over to Casemiro, inside to Cuadrado, Cuadrado over to Aguero, Aguero into Cuadrado, and he smashed it in, making it 2-1 in the 49th minute and giving him the lead. This was an annoying situation to be in, and I was like, right, we need to get some changes made. Don't want to be losing this, but a nice 1-2 here. Bale gets a free run on the defence, but you can see how fast they get into him. They decide to square the ball over, and a nice shot into the top corner ties it back to 2-2 before we make the changes. So this is where we decide to bring on the likes of Mbappe now. We'd already made the 2 changes. I think it was Mbappe that I brought on, yeah, because Arthur and Partey is still in the game. Into Bale, Bale over to Arthur, into De Bruyne, and this is in extra time, over to Asensio. Asensio with the dink to the back post, and Bale loops it over the goalkeeper, into the far corner, and that gives us a 3-2 lead in extra time. If only it was in normal time, we wouldn't have had to play them extra 30 minutes, but nice to get the lead anyway. We just had to shut out our opponent for the remainder of the extra time. But I make a pass there to someone who was on the floor. He picks it up into Sterling. Sterling waiting for the run. Gets it inside. I go to clear it. It's picked off yet again by De Bruyne. Inside to Asensio. No, so to Cuadrado, to Mkhitaryan. Over to Nedved. And Nedved with a shot and a simple tap in for Raheem Sterling. Ties the game up at 3-3 with 22 minutes left of the game. But in the 99th minute, kick off, ball over, nice chip over to De Bruyne, and a first time half volley. He let the ball bounce, but we catch it on the half volley, and De Bruyne makes it 4-3, and that was enough to seal us the semi-final victory of the FUT draft. Squeaky bum time when it goes into extra time, because you never know what's going to happen, especially when the players get stamina hit, and thankfully, you can see 26 shots, 17 on target, and we win the game 4-3. Frustrating, but sometimes you have some games of FIFA like that. 4-4-2 with 2 CDMs being Felipe Anderson 86, Fabinho, Sanchez, Neymar, Sandro, don't know who his striker is. A random team as you would expect not to see in the final actually, but the opponent was good. La Croquetta's everywhere, bit of skill with Mahrez, and I was like, right, thankfully he took a deflection, goes out for a corner, and Bates slept on the corner, ball whipped in, De Gea punches it out, and from the pickup, ball into Varane. Varane somehow gets the free kick there, and I was like, right, nothing much there. All we got to do is clear out the square off, but he gets a pass over, and Felipe Anderson with the shot into the far corner makes it 1-0. I was like, right, 50th minute, not good, but in the 54th minute we get a chance, keeper commits, Bale whips it in. We get a corner kick, and from the corner, this is where we'd have to put it in, otherwise we'd be looking for a very stressful second half. We put it in, ball bounces out, he clears it with Tellez driving forward. Nice pick up there by Fernandes into Costa. Costa with a pass over to De Bruyne, over to Costa, and the ball somehow bounces over to Salah, who smashed it near post and brings it back to 1-1. A very, very good finish, but my opponent was still causing me a lot of trouble in this game, and in the 84th minute we finally do get a chance. Ball into De Bruyne, it then gets cleared by my opponent. I was like, right, he's going to catch me on the counter. Gets the ball with Neymar over to Felipe Anderson. You can see how slow Ramos is, he can't get anywhere near him. But we sort of read the drag back. He gets the ball over to Hazard, who shoots wide. I was like, right, thank God for that, because that could have been game over. But from the 86th minute, pinged the ball out to the right-hand side, picked up by the centre-back, inside to De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the ball into Costa. Costa with the drag back goes forward, looking for the runners, gets it to De Bruyne into Salah. Salah with a turn back, and look at that gap on the far post as Asensio with the bullet header makes it 2-1. And wins us the game, guys, in the 88th minute. Now, hopefully, this can correlate into some good packs and rewards. So the final is a win. That is fantastic. A 2-1 win against T. Bowie. I think I may have lost to this guy previous weeks. Can't remember, but very tight game. And we grabbed the last minute header, I think it was from Asensio. In at the back post, 88th minute. Ball whipped in, Salah, and a free header there, right into the top corner. Powered. And game over. So I think we come back from losing 1-0 and then win 2-1. So a fantastic performance by a team. Looking to pull in a bit of money. Whether we can do so with a mega pack and a jumbo rare player pack. A 100k pack. That is nice. Let's get it open, guys, and see if we can hit any profit. A walkout in the first pack. What is it, though? Is it an inform? It is an inform. A Belgium. Who's Belgium? Striker. Batshuayi. Michi. like I said, guys, he's not the best, but he's a current team of the week. I've not even got him on my main account. And that's through going loads of FIFA points as well. So we've got Batshuayi. Gonna hold on to all them players, guys, I think. Sell him for 350. Being Spanish. We're gonna discard him, discard that. List them. I don't know if they'll sell or not, but we'll see. And I'm more excited to see what we get in the 100k pack. That would be brilliant. Loads of packs. Don't we love packs on this channel? I might actually sit... I'll list the rare contracts. Them fitnesses aren't selling. They'll go up in price. So I'll hold on to them into the club. Discard that. Left wing to left mid is a cheap one. So we'll get rid of that for 200 coins. Centre forward to striker. 200. 300, so I'll list that for 300. That'll give me some more coins. Discard. Centre trade pile. I'm going to hold on to Batshuayi, guys, and sell him when an inform may be needed for maybe the inform SBC or something like that. So the next one is a jumbo rare player pack. This is where I'm hoping to hit something nice. I would love to hit something nice here. Come on, back to back. It's not. Oh. Another 100k pack. It's a board, a German centre-back, Sully. That's nice. That's nice because he's worth a shed ton. Is he worth a shed ton at the moment? He might not be. If he isn't, I'm just going to hold on to him. But we got Sully, 4.1. I think his price is going to go up, guys. So I'm going to hold on to all them players. Sell them sometime. Not really much room on the trade pile, but who knows? Hopefully things go. So not bad, guys. An informed Batshuayi, a Sully, and a 100k pack for winning the draft. So that's fantastic. Definitely got us some decent money in the future. But for now, I am going to... Actually, I'm going to check how much Batshuayi is going for. I don't know if I checked how much he was going for. Where is he at? Batshuayi. How much are you worth? Oh, 20k, 25k. I think his price might creep up. What else? Oh, he's got a Champions League card as well. Right. At least we know for the future. I reckon his price is going to go up.